Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Just a couple things to remind you. I know you have some sharp people there sitting behind you who work at the department. There's a number of things we want responses to, and I've been keeping a list throughout the things. So I just want to reiterate that, and then we'll adjourn the hearing and let you get back to your office. We want to know the number of removals. Obviously, we've asked that several times, so if you could please get us that number. We will put this in some kind of written correspondence to you, but we just want to emphasize we want that number. We want to know the status of the 14,000 smugglers you referenced in your opening statement. What has happened? Is DOJ prosecuting? Have you referred them? What is the status? Have any of those individuals been arrested multiple times? We want to know the status of the 140 on the terrorist watch list this year, the 238 total over the last 2 years, what their status is, and specifically when you said the IG's report was wrong, and the IG's report said that one of these individuals on the terrorist watch list has been released into the country. We want to know specifically how you interpret and why you say the IG is wrong. Then we want to know the parole categories that Mr. Bishop raised in his questioning, how you can categorize someone and then still categorize a whole group of individuals and then say you're still going case by case to meet the law when it comes to parole. And then finally, actually two last things. The Misdis Malinformation Committee within CISA, within DHS, we want to know the activities of that group. We'll have specific questions around that. We want to know who's involved in that group, and if it's still meeting and working with social media companies in light of the court decision on July 4th from the Western District of Louisiana. And then finally, to the gentleman, Mr. Moore's question about the tragic situation of the young lady in Alabama. We wrote you about that specific situation. Mr. McClintock and I wrote you on behalf of this back on May 24th, and you've not responded to that. So we'd like a response to that previous request as well. So I think that's 7 things that the committee, both Republicans and Democrats, I believe, would like answers to. And if we'll get that to you in some kind of written letter ASAP, but now you know and you can begin working on that and get it back to us if you could.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You bet. Thank you for being here today. The committee is, without objection, all members will have 5 legislative days to submit additional written questions for the witness or additional materials for the record. Without objection, the hearing is adjourned.